In 1977, a mysterious signal was captured by a radio telescope at Ohio State University. It lasted only 72 seconds, but it was strong enough for the scientists to note, without hesitation, "Wow!" on the recording sheet, marking the beginning of one of astronomy's greatest mysteries. Known as the WOW signal, this event sparked a series of questions that still echo to this day. What caused this signal? Did it really come from space? Could it be a message from extraterrestrial civilizations? If you've ever wondered about the possibility of intelligent life beyond Earth or been fascinated by the mysteries of the universe, the WOW signal has something to say. Not only did it capture the imagination of the general public, but it also redefined the way science searches for signals of extraterrestrial intelligence. Over the past decades, this unresolved signal has become a milestone in the search for life beyond Earth, directly linking the fields of astrobiology, physics, and space exploration. In this video, we'll explore how this enigma forever changed the way we look at the universe and how the search for extraterrestrial life has never been the same since. What can we learn from the WOW signal? How did it transform scientific research, and what lies ahead? Join us as we uncover much more than just a lost signal in space. The WOW signal was detected on August 15, 1977, by a radio telescope called Big Ear, located at Ohio State University. This telescope was dedicated to studying radio signals from space as part of the search for intelligent life beyond Earth, a project widely associated with SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. What the scientists didn't know was that this day would mark the discovery of one of the most mysterious phenomena in astronomy. The signal had an intensity that surprised the telescope team. It appeared as a massive radio burst that lasted exactly 72 seconds, with a peak intensity far higher than the normal cosmic background. The signal was concentrated at a frequency of 1,420 megahertz, which is the natural frequency at which hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, emits radiation. This immediately sparked speculation that the signal could have a cosmic origin or even be extraterrestrial, as this frequency band is theoretically the best for intergalactic communication. The signal was clearly identified, but what was most intriguing was the fact that it was never detected again, even after follow-up searches at the same location and with the same parameters. Rather than dissipating over time or getting lost in natural background noise, the WOW signal remained an isolated and unexplained event. It was named after the researcher who was operating the telescope at the time, Jerry Emin, who, upon seeing the data printed on paper, simply wrote "WOW" next to the signal, a term that ended up being adopted as the name of the phenomenon. Despite efforts to understand the signal, including investigations with other radio telescopes and searches for similar patterns, it never appeared again. This fact led to a myriad of theories, some more plausible and others more speculative, which continue to fuel debates to this day. Could the WOW signal have been a message from a distant civilization, or just an anomaly caused by interference from satellites or terrestrial equipment? To this day, the mystery persists. When the WOW signal was detected, the scientific community reacted with a mix of fascination and skepticism. The discovery of such a strong and peculiar signal at such a precise frequency led to a significant increase in interest in the SETI project and the possibility of communication with extraterrestrial civilizations. However, while the excitement was palpable, the fact that the signal was never detected again raised a series of questions and challenges that continue to be discussed today. Immediately after detection, scientists tried to explore all possibilities to explain the origin of the signal. One of the first hypotheses was that the signal could have been caused by interference from satellites or reflections of radio signals emitted by Earth. However, after careful analysis, it became clear that the signal was different from any known type of interference at the time. Additionally, the concentration of the signal at such a specific frequency, associated with hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, seemed to suggest an origin beyond Earth. The possibility that the signal was a form of communication from extraterrestrial intelligence began to be seriously considered. Immediately after detection, scientists tried to explore all possibilities to explain the origin of the signal. One of the first hypotheses was that the signal could have been caused by interference from satellites or reflections of radio signals emitted by Earth. However, after careful analysis, it became clear that the signal was different from any known type of interference at the time. Additionally, the concentration of the signal at such a specific frequency, associated with hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, seemed to suggest an origin beyond Earth. The possibility that the signal was a form of communication from extraterrestrial intelligence began to be seriously considered. What most intrigued scientists was the fact that the signal was so clearly identifiable, but it was never repeated, despite subsequent attempts to capture it. This isolated nature of the event led to frustration, as subsequent observations failed to detect any similar signal, even with more intense searches. For this reason, many considered that the WOW signal could have been an anomaly or a unique phenomenon that, for some reason, would never repeat itself. The absence of repetition of the signal was also a crucial point for those advocating a more conventional explanation, such as satellite interference or unknown natural phenomena. Some scientists began to suggest that the signal could have been caused by a brief malfunction in the telescope's equipment or a temporary overload in the reception system. However, the unusual nature of the signal and its duration made the interference hypothesis seem less likely. Despite these theories, many researchers at the time did not rule out the possibility that the WOW signal was, in fact, a signal from extraterrestrial intelligence. The idea that such a clearly formatted signal could have been emitted by an advanced civilization sparked discussions about how other civilizations might be trying to reach us. The detection of this signal also made scientists reconsider the ways in which we might be searching for signals of intelligent life in the universe and how this could transform our understanding of the cosmos. Over the years, the WOW signal has fueled an intense debate about what it truly represented and what it could mean for the future of space exploration. The search for extraterrestrial life, until then primarily focused on looking for radio signals at specific frequencies, began to incorporate new strategies and approaches, many of which were directly inspired by the 1977 event. The WOW signal was not just a scientific enigma. It became a symbol of hope, mystery, and possibility in our search for answers about the universe and our place in it. The impact of the WOW signal on the search for extraterrestrial life was profound and far-reaching. At the time of its discovery, the exploration of signals from other planets was already underway, but the WOW signal intensified scientific curiosity and renewed the focus on the search for signals from advanced civilizations in our universe. This event became a milestone, not only for its mystery but also because it challenged traditional ways of thinking about how we might detect life beyond Earth. The WOW signal raised fundamental questions. How can we identify signals from intelligent life in the vast universe? What makes a signal intelligent? And how do we know if it's of alien origin? This phenomenon made scientists revisit the parameters and methodologies previously used in the study of astrobiology, the science that seeks to understand the conditions necessary for life on other planets, and SETI, the program dedicated to searching for extraterrestrial intelligence. The detection of the WOW signal led researchers to consider the possibility that extraterrestrial civilizations might not be emitting signals in radio waves randomly, but rather at specific frequency bands, like hydrogen, an element that is abundant throughout the universe. This discovery altered the approach to how signals could be emitted and received by observatories, promoting a more focused alignment with interplanetary communication patterns based on the fundamental physics of the cosmos. For SETI, the WOW signal meant a boost to the search for radio signals, especially in frequencies that coincide with hydrogen's natural emission. To this day, this frequency band remains one of the most studied by scientists searching for extraterrestrial signals. The theory behind this choice is simple yet powerful. Because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, it would make sense for intelligent civilizations to try to use this frequency for communication, knowing that it would be detectable from far distances, crossing vast cosmic expanses. However, despite the WOW signal inspiring and consolidating new efforts within SETI, it also highlighted the limitations of traditional detection methods. The fact that the signal appeared only once and never repeated reinforced the need for more advanced techniques to search for signals of intelligent life. As a result, new technologies began to be incorporated into research. Today, modern telescopes like Arecibo and Green Bank, as well as initiatives such as Breakthrough Listen, use more sophisticated tools, including artificial intelligence algorithms to analyze large volumes of data in search of patterns that might indicate the presence of intelligence. The search for extraterrestrial life has also become more interconnected with the discovery of exoplanets, or planets outside our solar system, that might offer the right conditions for life. The presence of liquid water and their location in habitable zones within stellar systems are crucial factors in selecting planets that could harbor life. With the discovery of thousands of exoplanets in recent decades, the search for extraterrestrial life has expanded to include not only radio signals but also direct exploration of these planets, with missions such as rovers on Mars and space telescopes like the James Webb. In addition, the search for radio signals is no longer limited to signals from intelligence. The WOW signal prompted scientists to consider a broader range of astronomical phenomena, such as pulsars, black holes, and even gravitational waves, as possible sources of information about the existence of life or natural processes that might be detectable at intergalactic distances. The concept of extraterrestrial life began to be expanded, with greater emphasis on the diversity of forms it might take and the many ways we could identify it, whether through radio signals or other physical manifestations in the cosmos. While the WOW signal has never been repeated, its importance in the search for extraterrestrial life is undeniable. It not only inspired new generations of scientists to look for signals, but also fueled public imagination and the hope that, somewhere in the vast universe, intelligent life is trying to communicate with us. The WOW signal represented a moment of connection between science and speculation, the empirical and the imaginative, expanding the boundaries of space exploration and astrobiology in a unique way. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed exploring the mystery of the WOW signal and its importance in the search for extraterrestrial life. If you found this content intriguing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our next videos. Join us on the next journey through the universe as we search for answers to science's greatest mysteries. See you next time.